This video is performed by assholes. Take none of it seriously and enjoy.
I don't know if I ever told you this story. There was one time when I was still working at Burger King. It was like right after high school.
Yeah.
Me and a couple of my friends went to our manager's house. And why?
Because there was gunshots over here. Just get her away from all the windows and make sure the door's locked.
So, and we went over to my manager's house.
You didn't even lose a beat. Go ahead.
And we went to my manager's house, and they were all smoking. But at the time, I was looking for a better job, so I wasn't smoking at the time because drug tests, shit like that. And so my manager goes, "I have a fifth of Crown in the fridge if you want it."
Oh.
and a Four Loko. So I didn't drink all of the Crown, but I drank almost all of it. And I drank that Four Loko. I was...
Yeah, I bet.
And people would be like, there ain't no way you remember what you did after drinking a Four Loko. Listen, I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Hello.
They just said they're setting off fireworks at the sheriff's station.
Is it fireworks?
You said you heard breaking glass, though.
Not breaking glass. It's something hit the glass.
Like our glass?
Yeah. Like, I'm sitting there talking to Nate, and then I hear something hit the glass door next to me.
Did you look outside by chance?
I did. I didn't see anyone or anything. It might have just been like a bird or something hitting the window.
More important, me or them damn videos?
Both.
Right now, them damn
And on the couch you sleep.
I was going to sleep on the couch anyways. As long as you're positive.
I'm fine. Goodbye.
Alright, bye, love you. Anyways.
I was waiting for the alright, here we go.
So, for all you people saying, there ain't no way I remembered what the fuck I did after drinking a Four Loko. Fuck you.
And without missing a beat again. God. Ooh, continue.
I ain't no bitch. I'm part Irish. I can handle my fucking alcohol, unlike you motherfuckers. I know it doesn't appear so right now, but it's been like almost not a year. It's been about 5 months since I last drank. So
For me, I think it's almost been a year. No, I think it's almost been a year now.
But
For me.
yeah, it's been a while for me. Like, I could probably take like 4 or 5 more shots before I have to stop. So I'm still good. Like, I'm drunk, but like, I'm not fucking
Not slurring your words.
which is where I usually stop.
If I get to drinking, if I know I'm about to hit drunk, I stop just because I won't be able to hold anything back. If I get drunk, I'm one of those stereotypical, like,
German fuckers.
you have to take my keys away from me. You actually probably should put me in a room alone, for a little bit, because I don't know what I'm gonna be like. So, but like a little bit of alcohol, even like halfway through my tolerance, I'm pretty good still.
Right. But anyways, so I'm sitting there like drunk, and I walk into my manager's bedroom, and my manager has like a couch in there in their bedroom, and I sit down on the couch, and then my friend my friend
That's
Cody,
more alcoholic than it should be.
my friend Cody walks in, and he's like, "Hey, bud, how you doing?" I'm like, "Good." And he's like, "That's good." And so I get up, and I kind of start pacing. I get, like, I'm not doing it right now because we're recording, but when I get drunk, I get, like, I can't stop moving. So I was just kind of, like, walking around, like, "Hey, how are you doing?" You know, that kind of thing. And then out of nowhere, I had, like, my arm around my other friend PJ, and I look at Cody. I'm like, "Hey, I'm hungry." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm hungry." He's like, "And?" I'm like, "Take me to McDonald's." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Take me to fucking McDonald's. I'm hungry." So he's like, "Okay, fine, whatever." So I stumble my way to his car. I get in and we drive to McDonald's, and I barely remember ordering. I got like a quarter pounder, I think. And then we pay, and we're in between windows. And then all of a sudden I open up his door and I just throw up out the side of his car.
Yeah, so I don't. I'm not like that. I just.
No, it's been a while since I've been that drunk, and it was because of the Four Loko.
I just don't get that drunk. I'm really careful nowadays.
And then as I
You
start
probably actually
puking,
were.
he starts driving forward. He had to start driving forward to get our food, and the manager sees me puking, and he gives me a yogurt to help, like, coat my stomach and settle it down. And then we get back to my manager's house, and I'm, like, laying on the couch, like, on my stomach, and I have my food, like, next to me on
Yeah.
the floor, and I'm just picking it up, eating it.
You're just like reaching over.
Yes. And then next thing I know, I don't know how I was able to do it, but I sat up real quick, like, super fast.
Just
And
like boom.
and my friend PJ looked at me. He was like, "Well, bud, are you okay?" I'm like,
What?
"Yeah, 1 second." And I get up to go to the bathroom because I felt like I had to puke, but, like, I didn't feel like I had to puke, but, like, I knew I had to puke. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't even make it to the toilet. I puked all over my manager's bathroom floor. And then I collapsed and laid down on the floor. I'm like, and everyone comes in to check on me. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now." In my puke. And then and then they managed to get me up, and they're like, "Okay, Craig, we're gonna leave now. We're gonna take you home." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then my manager's like, "No, you gotta clean up your puke before my dog gets to it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And my manager's like, here's a towel." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I walk in there. I'm like, "Hey, the puke's all gone." My manager's dog drank all of the puke.
Wow.
And then we left, and then I remember, like, I wasn't feeling good on the car drive.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, roll down the window. And I remember having my arms out the window and half my body out puking. And then after I got done puking, I just laid there. And then I forgot my keys to get into my dad's house. So we had to turn back around and get my keys.
The last time I was drunk, the last thing I remember all of us discussing was whether or not we wanted to do a snatch and grab at like a speedway or something.
Oof.
You know what a snatch and grab is, right?
Yeah, you just grab and go without pain.
Yeah. We all talked about it, and that was the last thing I remember us talking about. I don't really know if we did it. All I know is that I remember seeing a bunch of fucking food all
Hold
over
on,
the
can
place.
I just jump down here and be okay?
No.
No?
But the last thing I remember was waking up in a pool of my vomit with munchies fucking everywhere. So whether we did or didn't is totally dependent on whether or not they remembered. And they never told me. I still don't know.
Oof.
And I don't think I want to know. If I know, that makes me an accessory. If I don't, I can plead ignorance due to alcohol.
Right.
So, yeah, it's one of those things that I don't know.